So I've decided to come up with a little topic on this channel where I'll be going over the absolute beginner's guide to business and accounting finances, starting today with the accounting equation. So I'll be going over assets, liabilities, and capital, maybe with a little bit of capital injection as well. And I might dip into statements. We're just going to see how it goes. This is my first video, so I hope you like it. So assets, the things we all know and love, cash owned items, your table, chairs, inventory. These are all the things that you base your worth over. I'll get into more detail in a moment. Now, liabilities, these are what you owe. So these are things like bank loans, payables, your suppliers. These are all things that we don't like. We want to get rid of these as soon as possible, and that's called liquidity, but I'll get into that probably this week. Now, capital, also known as equity, this is equal to the difference in your assets and liabilities, so it's what you got left. This is called the basic accounting equation. So say if you had £200 in assets, £100 in liabilities, you'd have £100 left, which would be your capital / equity. But you can also inject capital into your business as well. But this should only be used to buy long-term assets, which are known as your non-current assets. They don't move. Now then, your current assets are the assets that do move around. So think of it like currents in the sea, always moving. So things like cash, inventory, receivables, so someone who owes you. You wouldn't buy a printer with the intent of selling it in a week, pretty much. Therefore, it would be a non-current asset. You also have current and non-current liabilities. So they're a similar concept. Current is short-term, non-current is long-term. Short-term could be a payable, aka someone you owe, like a supplier. A long-term could be something like a bank loan. Assets and liabilities will be put into statements of financial position, as they don't affect your profits, only your capital. Although I'll go deeper into statements in another video. So now you know the basics of assets, liabilities, and capital. I've also explained the basics of the accounting equation, and we've also touched on capital injection. So even though this is my first video, I do hope you've enjoyed the topic today, and that's it from me.